beautiful souls. Today I share a little light on what it means to be a pure conduit of Source. Being a pure conduit of Source is a term that is often used in spiritual circles these days. Some people use it in a way that is a little bit fly away. I feel it's something that should be really sacred and honored when we are a pure conduit of Source. We are so present and so in alignment with the purity, the innocence, the playfulness of a divine young infant. We are so gentle, harmless, kind, loving, pure, compassionate, that we are the divine and perfect, beautiful infant, a child of Mother, Father, God, a child of beloved Mother Gaia, a child of the Sun, Father, Son. And here we are on this beautiful planet, here to experience life in these incredible physical bodies. Some of us are aware of that. Some of us are waking up right now. Some of us will be asleep until the moment they pass in this world and move to the next, and to the next, and to the next. And none of it is any better than any of the rest. Everybody has their own speed and their own path in which they learn lessons and they experience and exist from certain places of reality. Some people exist in a place of reality that's really very troubled and very impure and very hurtful and destructive. And they maybe have been perpetuating this for many lifetimes. And we can only send them compassion and hope that they find their path home. Home to love, home to purity, home to that innocence of that pure, divine, young, perfect infant. Everybody, and I always say this, has a choice. We all have choices that we choose to make in each perfect, precious moment of how we decide we wish to live. And everything that you do in each moment brings forth your future moments. So if you want to create more love and joy, you must be more love and joy right now. Everything you wish to bring to you, you must embody. Everything. And if you want to embody being a pure Source conduit, a conduit of pure Source, love, light, intelligence, being that divine and perfect, clear flow, then you have to be very present and you have to be pure of heart, innocent in your nature, kind, loving, gentle. And as Satish Kumar would say, love radically, radical love. And I suggest that there can be many, many more pure conduits on this planet. After all, when we bring the divine down and anchor it through these human bodies, we massively impact human consciousness. And when we impact human consciousness, that assists not just the collective human consciousness and the people in their physical bodies walking around right now on this earth, but it also assists Gaia. It helps her. It takes care of Gaia, loves her, more compassion, more light, more peace, more gentleness, more harmony. There are so many different ways and perspectives that we can see the world and we can see our lives. This is the perspective that I work from. And it may not be the same as everybody else's, But this channel is about ascension, about raising the frequency of the earth, about raising human consciousness, about coming back to the divine within, about unification, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, unified as one, balance, equilibrium, freedom, wisdom, kindness, compassion. And surely that's what we all wish for. And whilst I share these videos and invite everyone to keep doing that little bit to assist themselves to raise their frequency, because of course you raise your frequency, you're going to feel so much better about yourself, you feel so much happier, you'll feel so much joy in your heart, and you'll radiate that joy and help others to feel more joyful as well. I mean, it's so much nicer, isn't it, to talk to somebody who's full of joy and love and compassion and kindness than that person that's scolding and hating and pointing fingers at everyone. Nobody wants to be around people like that. Nobody does. It's draining, and it's not becoming. There's nothing there's nothing of a higher consciousness and a loving consciousness about it. It really just shows a lot about what's going on within them. When we're pure conduits of source, we bring forth the divine and we really anchor it into the earth grid. And we really feel it and radiate it out. And it's strong and it's powerful and it's clear. It's so clear. There's no murkiness, there's no distortion. When you're super present, you don't have to worry about clearing the past or any of that stuff. That's all gone. That's just all collapsed. In fact, recently I just realized that you don't even have to do any of this clearing, and I've mentioned it in previous videos, because I know that in a lot of previous videos I said, just take your thoughts, you clear it, you send it forgiveness and everything else. And sure, that is one way of doing it. But when you move past that and you're into the next stage of the game, you realize your multidimensional selves can do all of that for you. So you can just be conscious in this moment, present. And in your presence, you are a pure conduit. And you don't want to harm anything. You don't want to hurt anything. You want to be as pure as possible. Because to keep that frequency of God within, you do require a certain light level. And that light level is helped by what you focus on, what you view, what you eat, what you drink, what you do in the way of work, how you focus your energy, how you feel about the things that you see and you interact with, the friends that surround you, the family that you spend time with, and all else. How you spend the best part of your day, how much of your day do you spend out in the natural world, communicating with the trees, blessing the world, giving gratitude. Your attitude has a huge importance on how pure and how light you are. And of course, you can always invite more light levels into your beingness. You'll only be able to carry as much as you possibly can if you invite that in. Carry too much and you might find yourself needing to lie down and integrate, or you might find yourself feeling very unwell. And this is why I suggest always that people get rid of alcohol, get rid of cigarettes, get rid of any toxic chemicals and pollutants that people put in their bodies, drugs, recreational drugs, cigarettes, smoking, marijuana, what a load of nonsense. All of this ayahuasca stuff, that's absolutely, I don't agree with any of that. I think that's a distortion. You don't need stuff like that. You don't need to be drinking alcohol. You don't need to be eating the flesh of animals. You don't need to be eating milk and things like that, which makes mucus in the body. So keep yourself as pure as possible if you wish to be a pure conduit. If you wish to be a pure conduit of source and actually be able to hold a frequency that is so crystal, you can hear the seraphim. You can hear and you can feel these beautiful harmonics that not everybody can hear, and everything is in this beautiful spiral flow coming through. It's magical. And I'm here to create more magic and miracles on this planet. That is my purpose. And I really would love as many people to become pure conduits as possible. You know, this isn't something that you fake it until you become it. You keep rising your frequency, and then when you've got to a certain level where you are able to hold that amount of light, then you switch and you're boom, you're a pure conduit and you're holding it. Sometimes you can come in and out, but most of the time you focus and you bring forth the God within and you shine that out by being, just by your beingness and the way that you radiate love. And we bring forth more love into this world and help each other to rise as one. And isn't that beautiful? Isn't that what it's all about? Helping each other, helping the earth, helping the natural kingdoms, helping the elementals, the cosmos, helping all. Peace, love, and joy to you all. My name is ZsaZsa, and you can like, subscribe, and share if you feel called to do so. I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much.